so this is just a response from my inbox. I had a couple of requests about my skincare routine. My skincare routine does change slightly depending on the season and what my skin is doing. In the summer, I use something a little bit more abrasive, and in the winter, I use something a little bit more gentler. So what I'm going to be using today is actually an abrasive scrub because I'm still not feeling well, and when I'm sick, my skin tends to break out a lot. So to start off, I'm going to be using Burt's Bees Citrus Facial Scrub, and this is really cheap. It's like $8, and there's a ton of it in there. It'll last you forever, and you can pick that up at any like Walmart, Hannaford, Whole Food Store, Co-op, any place like that. And if not, I'm sure you can go on burtsbees.com and find it there. And then the next thing that I'm going to be using is a staple in my skincare, and I swear by this stuff. I don't like any other toner really. Nothing else works as well as this one. And this is the Mary Kay Blemish Control Toner, and it's from the Classic Basic line. And I'm actually a Mary Kay consultant, so if you're looking for this, then just contact me and I can order it for you and send it directly to you. The next thing that I'm using is my Clinique Acne Solutions Moisturizer. And this I picked up at Sephora, but I know that Macy's does have it. And I know Boscov sells some Clinique stuff, but I'm not sure if they have the acne solutions. And then the final thing that I'm going to be using is my favorite under eye cream, and this is by Mary Kay as well. And it is from the Time Wise line, and it's the Firming Under Eye Cream. So just to start, I'm going to take a little bit of warm water and get my face wet. And then just a little bit of this stuff. And this stuff is really dry and cakey and just looks really, really gross inside the bottle. But you only need a little bit of it, and it works really, really well, especially if you are breaking out. And you just want to rub it in a circular motion. All over, especially where you're really prone to breakouts. Always keeping in circular motions. That's what's going to exfoliate and get all your dead skin cells off. And then you're just going to rinse. And pat dry. And when you're rinsing, your final rinse, you want to rinse with cool water just to close your pores. And when you're drying, just pat your face. Don't rub it, because then you're going to cause wrinkles and all that yucky stuff that nobody wants. Being really careful under the eyes. And then after that, I'm just going to take my Blemish Control Toner by Mary Kay again. And either a cotton swab or a cotton ball or whatever you like to use to tone your face. And toning is really important because it gets everything that your face wash or face scrub left behind. You think, oh, I wash my face so everything's out of my pores, but it's not. There's stuff way deep down in there. And if you don't wash your hair every day, you want to make sure to really get around your hairline and on your neck. So after that's done, I'm just going to take my Clinique Acne Solutions Moisturizer. And you don't really need a lot of moisturizer. And people with oily skin tend to think, oh, if I put moisturizer on my face, it's going to make me break out more. It's actually the opposite. Moisturizer keeps your skin nice and protected. It keeps all the elements from exposure to smoke or toxins or even just air, and it keeps everything from getting out into your pores. So I'm just going to use a circular upward motion. Always doing your neck, always pulling up. And I get really dry around my nose and around my nose ring, so I really like to just concentrate on that. And then the last step that I'm going to do is my Time Wise Mary Kay Under Eye Firming Cream. And you're only going to use a really, really tiny amount of that, like that much. Making sure to either use your pinky or your ring finger, because your under eye area, the skin is so fragile and just thin, and you don't want to put a lot of pressure on it. And a lot of people, when they're putting on their under eye cream, they'll rub it. That's actually going to make it appear darker underneath. So you just want to kind of tap. And don't worry about if it feels a little moist or it looks a little shiny initially, because it's going to seep into your skin. And I like to do just in the corner there, because my depression is so deep. And that's it. That's what I do every night, with the exception of sometimes I use a different moisturizer, sometimes I use a different face wash. But right now, that is what I'm using. And I appreciate the nice messages, and I hope that you guys will start leaving comments on the bottom. As much as I love the messages, you know, I'd like YouTube to see that I do have people following me, and then I can upload videos that are more than 9 minutes long, so that I can get to all the requests that people really want. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it helped, and I'll see you soon. Bye!